welcome to the Powerslide podcast for our Rally Croatia preview. I am Dimitris, and today I'm joined by Silver,
Hello.
Zanor,
Hello.
and we have a special guest, Manos. Hello, Manos. Welcome to the
Hello.
to the podcast.
Thank you for inviting me.
Manos is a fellow journalist who works for Total Racing, a website in Greek. So if you're a Greek listener, make sure to go there and read their articles. And he also works with the Rally Acropolis organizer. So hello, Manos. Tell us about a few words about yourself, if you will.
Yeah, so I live in Greece, as Dimitri said. So we are both Greek rally geeks. Yes. I study aerospace engineering at university. I am an author at totalracing.gr, and since 2022, I've basically worked at the organization of Acropolis Rally. This year, I am actually doing the road book myself. So yeah, it's quite exciting.
Very nice. But why we have him here and not Acropolis, you might ask yourselves. That's because Manos is going to Rally Croatia. So we'll have him as our preview correspondent, let's say, to help
Drunk
us.
correspondent.
Sure,
On the street.
please. It's okay. We'll tell you stuff to remember about Rally Croatia. If you don't go to some of the stages because you're drunk, we'll give you enough information for you to remember the stages, even if you haven't gone to the stages.
Fair enough.
So, Rally Croatia, it's a rally of all time, a very good rally even. It's the first pure tarmac rally of the season, even though Monte Carlo was 99% pure tarmac, just one icy corner. And it's also a modern classic. Let's say three out of the four rallies were settled in the power stage. 3 out of the 4, no, 2 out of the 3. That's what I meant.
Yes.
2 out of the 3 rallies were settled in the power stage, and last year also had drama with punctures, etc. So, what can we expect from this year's Rally Croatia? What is your expectations for this rally, everyone?
Point system chaos.
So the one non-specific rally thing is what you expect from the rally.
Yes.
In
I
particular.
expect rallying.
No, I mean, we had a fairly normal, or like decently normal, distribution of points in Monte Carlo, but like the other two rallies, yes, have been pretty chaotic in that sense, but they're also fairly specific rallies. I kind of expect Croatia not to go the route of Monte's points distribution and still be completely batshit insane. So that's what I'm expecting.
It will depend on the weather as well.
Probably.
I checked the weather yesterday, and it had thunderstorms on Sunday and rain on Saturday and Friday. I didn't put Zagreb as the place. I put Karlovac and one of the other places where the stage is at. I for the life of me I cannot remember the name. It looks
Gonna need a boat on the stage.
yes, and if it's wet like it was in 2022, we saw a lot of punctures because the drivers cut and they pull mud and like stones on the road. It makes it extra slippier, and also with the stones they pull in the road, it causes a lot of punctures. We did the maths in Croatia day one. How many punctures did we count? 17 or something?
There's something like that. Yeah.
Something like
ridiculous
that.
like that, yeah.
And it's Pirelli, so you know.
You never know.
That's the problem.
You always know.
You'll
get a lot. You just don't know how many.
You can be sure that you will get a puncture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if it's full wet conditions, because the wet tire has been quite prone to punctures. We also saw some in the center.
Because it's probably the softest compound of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to keep heating the tire in the cold. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to explain how tires work.
Croatia, I think you said it yourself, is well a modern classic in a way. Even though a lot of people have talked with about this rally, they say they don't really like it because it's a bit too simple and straightforward. I think it's the exact opposite, especially if it rains. Um, the stages are nice, they have a nice flow, and yeah, Pirelli is the only surprise the crews can expect.
Yeah. Or if you're Aussie in 2021, you also have to look out for civilian cars.
Mhm.
Exactly, yeah, that will be me this year.
Or policemen
Uh-oh.
standing in the road,
I will
or
personally give
red
you.
red lights.
I will personally buy you souvlaki if you manage to crash into Ogier
I mean,
in.
the problem is I don't think I don't think I will crash into Osier on the road on the normal road. I think on the stage you can easily get lost because I checked with the website, and they don't have any accesses for the stages. They just have
Oh.
a map. So if I get lost into the Croatian wilderness, I will just call you, I guess.
I don't think there's many access roads for the stages. Uh, like in Krasic, for example, I think it's just mountain in the middle. So
Depends on the day. Day one is, I think, the worst for spectating because all the stages are far away. Especially the last one, Platak, if I remember well,
yeah,
it's in
Platak.
Rijeka.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably go to one stage on Friday, and then Saturday probably two stages. The classic one with the bridge and the castle section,
Yes.
the first one. But I will not go there obviously because it will be full of people.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, me and my friends who are going to the rally, we're trying to see something different, not the classic, hairpin and straight stuff. Maybe a bit of a change of direction or a jump. That would be nice.
I don't know when you're going, but Shakedown is actually quite underrated for a spectator's point of view because you get to see the top cars 3 times minimum, and you also get to see all the other cars as well. You get to see them multiple times. So if you don't have anything to do on Thursday morning, I'd recommend you go to. I don't even know
Yeah,
if it's close. It's close, I think.
it's close. Yeah, Thursday morning is basically shakedown day, and shakedown is probably the best day for spectating in any rally because exactly you can see three passes and cars are constantly starting on the stage. And you know the jump is near the start. You have a good access and good parking areas, which is important for spectating. And yeah, in general, it's pretty good. And Saturday as well is really spectator friendly. Sunday, everybody will bunch up on the power stage.
I mean, it's fair enough. I really like that power stage. It also has a
Yeah.
new start this year.
Mm.
Oh, does
It's
it?
Yeah, it has a very very small start. It starts on the road next to the previous start for like a few corners. It's a bit wider road and yeah, it starts in front of the town I think instead of like the road next to it. And then it
Okay.
follows the normal route. It's only for like 800 meters, so nothing changes much.
Yeah, we have already, designed an itinerary that we're going to follow with my friends and which spots we want to go and see and etc. I've already have Google Maps coordinates and everything on my on my cell phone ready. How much time do I need to go from where we're staying to the stages and how much time in between stages. So yeah, basically we're going to see some wild spots if we're lucky,
Mhm.
That's
jumps
good.
and stuff.
And
Unless Michelle tells us no and throws us to
well, don't
oblivion.
stand on the outside of the corners, first of all.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Don't
I know that. But,
don't
uh,
steal anti-cuts like in
Oh,
Central
oh
European
yeah.
rally. That's what the Czechs did. They
In
stole
Prague.
anti-cuts to see cars cut more.
would you
And
be happy if I stood on a corner with a big Greek flag so that you can
uh,
recognize me?
sure, why not?
Wear the Greek flag.
Just be
I
the
will
Greek flag.
I will be the Greek flag. Yeah, I will dress myself in blue and white.
Yes.
You go full Euro 2004 final moment and entire Greek like face paint,
Yeah,
tattoos,
okay, yeah.
flag.
Yeah, so that I can get beaten up by Croatians.
Yes, that was the next thing I was gonna say. Don't get drunk on the stage because last year we saw people drunk fighting on the crest.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was epic. That was out of Mortal Kombat. Straight out of Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Just took the guy and they both jumped over to the stage.
Yeah.
And
Get over here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You've heard of Street Fighter. Get ready for Stage Fighter.
Get ready for
Oh.
Hrvatska fighter.
Hrvatska fighter. Exactly. So don't party on the stages, people. Party in Zagreb.
Yes.
Mhm.
Go to the mall in the service park. Buy yourself.
Oh my
some.
god, that's awful. That's just awful. It has a go-karting track though.
Oh wow!
Oh.
Yeah, indoor go-karting track. So I will probably challenge Gus. Does Gus Greensmith run? I'm curious.
Yeah. Yes. He
That's
is.
definitely not going
I
to
think
be
so.
crowded.
You
Yes,
think so?
Gus Greensmith does run. He's just not nominating it.
I
Oh.
would just challenge him to a go-karting race. See if that goes well.
He did karting, I believe.
Did he?
I think
Did he?
so.
Yeah.
Is
I-
this
I al-
is
I-
this Ataka Katsuta? Did you know he did circuit racing
no,
moments?
no. Greensmith actually was a goalkeeper for Manchester City's academies, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
So many sports, so many failed attempts.
Oh.
Oh,
How
Okay.
dare you?
Jesus.
No, it's unfair. But yeah, Gus, if you're listening to this, I'm terribly sorry. Remember the guy who met you at Acropolis Rally 2022 on Media Day when you were alone? Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, no journalist was going to talk to him. You know, everybody was around Leb on the tables, and
No.
you know.
I was on the Super Special in 2022, and I was the only one who was cheering for Armin Kremer.
Only you. Only
That
you.
that was us at Rally Estonia.
Yeah.
We were the only people, just three lunatics cheering for Armin Kremer every time he went past.
Our guy, you know, who we cheered on Acropolis Rally was Gil, you know, the Indian.
Yes,
Yes,
Gaurav
Gaurav
Gill.
Gill.
Yeah. He was. He also had some spectacular passes. So
Yeah,
Can't
he
deny that.
has those, but he also tends to be spectacular in ditches.
oh
Spectacular
After
is
he
bad.
crashes.
oh well.
Eh,
What can you do?
it's fine.
He's the one
Uh,
we pick. Yeah, if he's not in the start list for Croatia, isn't he?
No,
No.
I don't think he has the ability to do tarmac.
He does not
There's
have the
another
facilities.
Gil. There's a Taylor Gil from Australia.
No, that's something different.
Rally,
That's not.
that's Rally 3.
Um,
Yeah.
Rally Croatia, as we said, is a modern classic, but there's been rumors that it could be gone for 2025. Rumors that have been amplified by the confirmation that Rally Las Canarias will be on the calendar in 2025 with a similar date as Croatia typically.
Mm.
So it could be the last Rally Croatia for a bit, but we also said that for Kenya, and Kenya seems to be like still on the calendar for 2025. So you never
Kenya,
know.
sure, trust me.
Sorry?
Kenya is secure, trust me.
Fair enough.
All right.
I have inside information.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. So
Yeah.
Maybe
I wouldn't
they
say
like...
the same for Sardinia.
Yes. Yes.
But we'll see.
Finally.
I don't know. Hey, what if someone from Italy is listening to this?
Okay.
Hey,
if-
we are not against Italy. We just don't like Sardinia.
Yeah.
I think we'd be very
Fair
happy
enough.
we would be very happy to have Sanremo, and
Yeah.
I would be very happy to have Monza.
no.
No.
What's wrong with Monza?
Monza is
No,
very good, very good.
If they had Sunday on the circuit, sure.
No,
Nothing more, please. We don't need it
no,
all.
no.
Oh, my God.
The
It
format
won't,
was very good. I like it very much.
No.
I would like
If
to
you
drive
look
it.
at if you look at some older Rally Sanremo maps from '96 and backwards, you will see they had the leg in Tuscany. That's what I want.
Mm.
Rally Tuscany.
Mhm.
I am a tarmac purist when it comes to Italy. Most of the drivers are tarmac.
You don't have a say.
Uh-oh.
I'm still a very firm believer that Monza is better than Japan.
It is. Yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Japan is not a good rally. It's carried by Toyota mostly.
Mm.
Ja-
Yeah, well,
Japan, I would
it's
only-
basically there because Toyota.
And
in
if
Japan, I would only go if it was in Hokkaido, like it was in the past.
Mm.
yeah,
Gravel.
Gravel,
what
yeah.
and also Japan has gotten away with
Organizational.
organization stuff
Yeah.
that no other rally would. With
Not
Yeah,
only that,
it's a clown show.
Yeah.
we
not
had
only
the
clowns,
zero car.
but sorry, Mitchell,
No worry.
that's his
No
other
worry.
Greek name.
Oh,
So, uh, just to I need to say this: it's not only the organization issue in Japan; it's the fact that they tell all the towns that the cars are passing from before the stages to to gather crowds and everything on the side of the road.
Mm.
But then on the actual stages, there is nobody there.
Yeah.
there's
to
nobody
support.
there because they
Yeah, because
don't
the
want people
tickets
on the
are
stages.
ridiculously
Yeah.
expensive.
It was 1,500 yen per stage. So if you
15
wanted
God.
euros.
no, not then it's not 15 euros. It's 150 euros. That's what it
Jesus.
was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it
Yeah,
was
that's
like
bad.
150 euros per stage, I think, or something
That's
like
like-
Jesus
that.
Christ.
That's like 2 or 3 rally passes for Rally Estonia.
Yeah.
That's infinite rally passes in Greece.
Do that in
Mm.
Greece and put a ticket on the stages in Greece, and it will be a global riot.
They'll burn the forests.
They'll burn the headquarters of.
It's
Crocodile.
fine. The forest will burn anyways.
Oh no! Yeah, well, that's true, but yeah.
The forest does kind of burn itself over there.
yeah, and we will
Yeah.
have 15 passes of Thiva.
Yeah, with all different formations.
Yeah, and Loutraki, our
No,
favorite.
no,
And
you,
the
you
track,
just you just do the Olympic Stadium and Cosmote 5G Athens City stage.
No.
We can't do the Olympic Stadium because the roof will collapse.
Good,
Yeah.
make it collapse while Jordan is doing it then.
Dismantle the roof then.
Yeah, take off the roof.
It's not a Lego.
A stadium does not need a roof.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we go back to the actual rally
Yes,
now?
yes, we can.
So let's get into the entry list. We have 2 people who are back since the last outing being Monte Carlo, Sebastian Ogier for Toyota and Andres Mikkelsen for Hyundai.
Hmm.
Ogier could definitely win this, obviously.
Yeah.
Mikkelsen
Won't.
Mikkelsen
Yeah,
was horrible in Monte.
I still don't get him being the tarmac specialist at Hyundai.
Yeah.
It's-
Hyundai wanted to get Fourmaux.
Yeah.
That would have been a tarmac specialist.
Yeah.
But now he's not a tarmac specialist. He's like an all-around driver. He's
yeah,
okay in every surface.
he's suddenly decent everywhere.
Yeah. Like I still don't know why he's the tarmac. I know he's the best driver on tarmac probably, but at this point I think Lappi might have been better than him in Monte and probably in Croatia. I don't know. I hope he performs well. He's also doing whatever the fuck Rally Alba is now called as a shakedown for Croatia. It's called Piemonte #something.
Isn't that kind of like Lorenzo Bertelli doing the New Zealand test in Acropolis?
No, no. Piemonte is tarmac.
Monte is a team in
Wow! What
No.
that is tarmac. It's not a very good place for tarmac
It's
testing.
tarmac, but it's not as bad as New Zealand and Acropolis. It's tarmac, let's say, and it's probably the only high level tarmac event they could find. I don't think Rally Ones would have been allowed to do Karlovac Quattro River Rally because because the stages are backwards compared to the real ones and 2 short stages and an SSS, so it wouldn't be really fair. So they just picked the second best thing. Apart from the new drivers, let's say, quote unquote, we have still the championship leader, Thierry Neuville. Silver, what do you expect your favorite driver to do in this event?
I give you 3 guesses to guess where I put him in my pick'ems.
You either have him as first as DNF.
No. Think about
Wow.
yes, second.
He does not like Thierry Neuville because
don't believe that.
he reminds him of himself.
But no,
He is Thierry Neuville.
no, no. I
So-
reject all allegations.
Do you have a habit of finishing second?
Maybe.
Is your name actually Silva?
Are you a loser?
Oh! Okay, I see how it is.
Are you a loser, Will?
Okay, I am the only Thierry Neuville fan in this podcast.
Don't worry, Dimitris. I am a fan as well, but all these disappointments since 2017 have led me
The
to keep
Ferrari
calling.
mentality.
Yeah, I call him loser, Will, but I secretly hope he takes the championship.
Same here. The pain is numb. Yeah. I think he can win this rally, but he'll probably crash on like stage 7.
No.
It's what he does.
No. You will say it was a moment, not a crash.
Mm-hmm.
I said that the 2022 power stage moment was not a crash because he continued.
It's still a crash.
He broke
Yeah.
his whole controller.
It's a
It's
crash.
fine.
It's a crash.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
The
no,
car
no,
was
it's not
off
fine.
the
It's a
ground.
crash.
It's fine.
You
So
can continue after a crash.
Yeah.
Case in point, Lappi, Finland, 2022.
Just look at Tanak in Sweden.
Meek,
sorry.
several
Barely.
times.
Not after that house.
So Neuville I think, is the favorite out of the full-time drivers this rally to do well, like podium lock if he finishes, which goes without saying. Evans, on the other hand, not so much. He won Croatia last year, but that was mostly due to Neuville crashing.
In Christian motorism.
Yeah. He was the 5th driver on pace that weekend. And he does not do well on wet tarmac, as we saw in Central Europe, where he did your best impression, Silver, and he found a house. And he lost the championship, and he wasn't particularly fast. Well, he was 3rd, so I kind of take that back. I think Evans will be like 4th or 5th if no one has issues. Like on pace, I think he's like the 4th or 5th fastest driver on wet tarmac. I don't know about you. What do you want to comment on that hot take?
Who wants to start?
He's usually done decent at Croatia, but I don't see him being that quick. If he gets above 3rd, it's probably because someone went off or had more punctures than him, or etc. So I don't see him taking a top 2 position on pace. His top on pace will probably be 3rd.
I agree.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I agree as well.
Okay.
It's an interesting scenario. Not scenario. Yeah, it's an interesting case with Evans because, in one hand, you think he's on the level of Neuville on any surface, but I mean it depends on the conditions, and I think it will be a rally won on the least mistakes made, based on the guy who makes the least mistakes.
I think on the Rally 1 era, Evans has been the worst out of the top drivers, let's say, because he resembles Richard Burns in 2002, 2003, where he's only there based on not pace but consistency and nothing else. And in 2022, he didn't even have that. So yeah.
Yeah, and then you have cases like Fourmaux, who is doing a Tony Gartemeister 2005 season.
That's a very good example. I hadn't thought of that. You're bang on with that. Let's hope he doesn't get replaced for someone then.
I'll take your word for it.
You weren't alive.
Zeno, we've watched the 2005 season review many times.
I'm pretty sure we have, yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh my god!
Things.
Okay, we'll watch it again. That's a very, very good example, and we will continue with Fourmaux. Fourmaux had his debut in 2021 in Croatia and finished 5th, and he was close in getting 2 stage wins, but he was beaten by no other than Takakatsuta. In 2022, he found a garden.
Yeah.
And now we have 2024. What do we think Fourmaux can do? I think 5th is a realistic position for Fourmaux.
Yeah, probably. On pace should be 5th.
on the previous two rallies, we had quite unique conditions, especially in Sweden, like and Safari, yeah. So yeah, the podiums were really, really good, but Croatia could be a bit of a not a reality check, but um, like back to
Normality.
Normality.
no, back to normality exactly for Fourmaux.
Mm.
I really hope he does well. I really like him, and I'm really happy to see that he's not in the Lube circle of I crash, I go slowly to finish the next rally. I crash, I go even slower. Car fails, etc., 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 etc. Because he's actually a good driver.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also M Sport have seemed to be reliable now, so with that, which is a bonus.
Yeah, but the speed is missing.
The speed is missing, yeah. But if you ask Rich Milliner, he'll say that this result proves that the M Sport Puma is still competitive, and they were seventh.
Oh God!
I mean, if you let's be honest, if you put Loeb in that car now, it could compete for the top 3.
For sure, especially
So
if it's yeah.
you can't
Because he
say
has
the
the
car is.
experience.
You can't really say the car is slow. Like
I
I
can.
I'd say it's quite good. Like obviously Hyundai and Toyota will be above, but if you're the man behind the wheel and can wheel it, then you can get a good position with it.
It's not miles behind.
Yeah, for
Just,
sure. If
just feet.
yeah, if it was on pure pace, the best driver you can put in the car, it would be like Toyota, Hyundai, and then Ford. But if you put Loeb right now in Croatia, he would definitely fight for podium spots from the start. But Fourmaux kind of takes a different approach. He doesn't want to ruin his race from day one, so he builds up slowly and capitalizes on the mistakes of others.
Yeah,
And then he
Especially
finds
on
himself.
Saturday. Especially
Yeah.
on Saturday. He's
And
really
then Sunday
fast.
is the cruise, so
So Sunday is particular this year, so the less we talk about it, the better. And after who's fourth in the standings? It's Kalle, isn't
it's
it?
Ogier.
Is
Oh,
it?
no.
It's not
No,
Ogier.
it'll be Kalle, but Kalle is not driving. So for the purposes of this rally,
Tanak-
it's fourth
Tanak-
on the road for Ogier.
Is it fourth on the road for Ogier?
Yes, it
Really?
is.
Hold
It
on.
is. It is.
Oh
It is.
God!
I have the entry list open. It's fourth on the road.
It's not. But I think Tanak and Kat.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I drowned. No, I was drowning. I don't think that's the road order.
Hold on.
Because.
Oh yeah, it isn't. Ogier's
It
7.
Oh no.
What?
Who is fourth?
Why is it
then?
not the road order? It's Tanak. It's Tanak.
It's the way. Yeah, it's Tanak.
Yeah.
I don't think Tanak will do well.
Probably not.
Last time he did that, the rally in the Hyundai in Croatia, he wasn't. Wait, no, he was second.
Yes, he was.
I take that
He
back.
was third
He
last year.
he was
so...
he's been all right. So he was second last year. He was second in 2022, and he was fourth in 2021.
I don't expect him to do well.
Well, yeah, I still have him down as fourth. So
I don't expect the Hyundai to do well. As in,
actually no,
you know,
I do expect
break
that.
down.
No,
I do expect one of the Hyundais to do well.
I expect the
Yeah.
Hyundai to be quite decent at this rally in terms of pace.
It'll be fast. It'll just die again.
I don't think it will on this rally.
I
do not agree.
I am
on that,
not
actually.
optimistic.
I don't see like a lot of reliability issues being the problem on this rally. It's probably more like punctures
Something
and
will
driver
happen.
mistakes.
What sump guard is he going to break
On
in
tarmac.
smooth tarmac?
Yeah.
Something will break.
Oh.
Something idiotic. He'll break the steering rack on a straight or something.
I mean, that's just Tanak being Tanak.
Or
That's
it's
not
just
really
or it's
Hyundai's
just an
fault.
Eper 2021 all over again, and his jack is broken when he has to change a puncture.
Something
crashes on
stupid like
traffic.
that.
Or maybe not. Happens in Croatia.
And also Tanak, has went off at some vague point in the last 3 rallies. So he hasn't had a clean rally since he's returned to Hyundai yet. Could this be the rally where he wins and puts his championship back on track?
No.
I don't
I mean,
see.
if-
No, I don't see
If
that
Neuville
happening.
crashes, I see that.
No,
I can
no,
see that happen.
you need both Neuville and Ogier off for that.
Yeah.
Last time when Ogier got a puncture, we saw him cruising through Friday and crying all the way from Czechia to Germany. So you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, but still, if Ogier doesn't make it after stage 1, you still have Neville and I count Evans on that fight. Why not?
I think Tanak would beat Evans probably.
I think Tanak will win it on the second stage of the day.
Oh,
Noted. SS2 Tanak
so
Dunuf.
you expect 4 offs in 4 rallies?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Lube has done it
You,
before.
it's time to put the entirety of Estonia on suicide watch if that happens.
Suicide.
I think
I'm
Tanak,
prepared.
Tanak is gonna be a little bit under pressure, and he's gonna try and push for a good result on the first part of the rally, Friday and Saturday, and he will make a mistake again, and will lose time, and then he will again try and pick up everything on Sunday, which is not the way you win a championship, even with this format. In my opinion,
Stupid point system. I've
It
gone.
is.
I've gone
I think
full
that-
circle.
point system will be exposed in Croatia. If you have
Even
really-
more.
It hasn't been exposed yet?
Yeah, I think it will be exposed a lot. If let's say in a worst case scenario, the rain hits the stage from 6th car on the stage and after. I think we can see some freak results on some stages.
That is
And that's
actually a
in
decent
2020
point. If
in
you get one
oh, yeah.
stage on Sunday that is affected by rain and only like half the Rally 1 drivers get the rain, then it completely like makes the Sunday standings dependent on that luck.
We
Will be
saw,
even
we saw
more
that. We saw
if
that in
it-
2020. Sorry, you go on.
Oh, thanks. It will be worse if the rain hits on the second pass. It will be even worse because all the dirt will be pulled
Yeah,
out on the road.
yeah. That is a
Yeah,
good
what I
point
was-
actually.
What I was gonna say in 2022, we saw that happen when the one that shall not be named was celebrating beating Tanak because he had wet tires on and the others had dries,
Mhm.
and he didn't have any rain. And we saw Rally 2's get points with Lindholm finishing 4th on the power stage.
Yeah, that can happen again this year.
And
You never
it
know.
will be even more disastrous because it's just the Sunday points also count, not just the power stage. So it will get points away from
Yeah,
the
but
Rally ones.
what if that happens on Sunday and the stages are only you only have 4 stages?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It can happen on Sunday. And it's horrible because we only have 4 stages.
Yeah, thanks WRC.
Yes, but we need to end the rally at 2 o'clock. People go
Oh.
to
Yeah, everybody else has jobs to do on Sunday. They have other things to
yes,
do.
they go to church for the evening choir. I
Yeah.
don't know.
We have Formula One and MotoGP.
Irrelevant series.
I
Formula One
always
special.
suggest every time I have this conversation, I say, why not move the rally slot for the power stage in the afternoon?
Yeah, when
So
the
you have a
rallies are
full-
over.
Yeah, you have a full day of rallying on Sunday.
And they do that with the European Rally Championship anyway.
Yeah,
So
but the European Rally Championship is irrelevant.
fair enough, but fair
Hey, it
enough.
was pretty.
I don't have anything to say.
Hey, it was pretty good last year, even though I didn't
Oh,
watch
how
it.
ma-
I didn't. The only stage I watched was Slin. But
We
But-
watched Fafe.
We
I
did.
didn't.
People
did.
barely know that the World Rally Championship exists, and you want them to know that the European Rally Championship exists.
I
Hey.
watched like the qualifying stage of Fafe, but I actually
Yeah.
want to watch it this year because it was very good last year.
It wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't. I watched it.
We had a title fight at least.
What title fight? It was literally Padden cruising and beating locals.
That's what Sesks.
Tesks.
Yes, exactly. Says.
Sex.
Sesks was a machine in both Liepaja and Poland.
Congratulations.
The
Yeah,
Sussex
machine.
machine.
Okay, you cannot be pleased. You can only
I
be
can't
pleased
get
with
no
Thierry
satisfaction.
Neuville winning.
I can't get no satisfaction.
Yes, you can't.
Yes, you can. Fantastic. Did I say what's different this year compared to last year?
We analyzed it a little bit at the start when I said.
It's fine. There's nothing more to analyze. It's literally one stage combined into two, and we can't talk about.
Yeah.
They've
We
done.
can talk
They've,
about the Tanak.
Oh,
they've
God,
done.
yeah.
They've done the Codemasters, combining 2 stages into one.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but the
Wow.
donut.
What they've done.
Yes.
Mali Lipovic. No, that's no longer what it's called. Fuck.
That stage, the famous stage, with the supposedly famous, according to Dimitris hairpin.
It is famous. It's the only thing I remember from that stage.
The only thing I remember from Croatia is the power stage flying finish.
No, but it's the only thing I remember from that stage. It's where Gus almost bent it. It's where Tanak stalled in 2021. So it's that hairpin, basically. You don't know any other hairpin. The other hairpin that you know has a castle. This one does not. So because the start of the stage, the last year's stage, had roadworks going on, they've moved the start of the stage in the nearest access point. And that access point is said hairpin. So what they've done is they'll make the cars go the opposite direction, do a donut, and then go back on the stage to take the hairpin, which is one of the worst stage things I've ever seen. And that also includes the fake ramp jump in Murtal in Central Europe last year.
It's interesting, yeah.
It's a great way. It's
Like-
it's a great way to lose your spot on the calendar. I would say. That's a good pass, I think, to Dimitris. to this guy.
I heard a rumor that Rally Finland will start on the yellow house jump, go backwards, do a donut, and then take it at full speed in Unimpoja.
I think, honestly, that wouldn't be so bad.
No, it would be. It would be. It would be.
It would be great if they did the jump 2 times. So you do the jump once, you do a hairpin, you go back, and you do the jump again.
Unimpoja o krug.
Just-
We'll have La Juvori do that. We don't need to have two.
Exactly.
What else do we have to talk about? Katsuta. Okay, we talked about Katsuta. Munster. Okay, Munster.
Mhm.
Munster does well on
Mikkelsen.
wet tarmac. Mikkelsen we talked about in the
Oh,
beginning.
yeah, we did right.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
In the beginning.
Munster.
Now we have WRC2 and JWRC.
Yes.
WRC2, we will have Monty 2.0 potentially with Pepe Lopez, Johan Rossell, and Grising.
Yeah.
Which could be good, especially if we had changeable conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, who else do we have? Payare, he's not good on tarmac.
Yeah. And he's also
he's
not
not
nominated. Yeah.
Yeah, Liname is Liname, he's also not nominated.
Also not nominated.
Siemann
Didn't the
will have
Hyundai get an upgrade?
Yeah, the updated engine will
Wow.
come
Yeah.
for Croatia. Lindholm's
Yeah.
also doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Poor Lindholm.
I can say with full confidence that anyone who drives the Hyundai i20 Rally 2 will never win a rally.
What? Nicolas Siaman, Central Europe Rally 2023.
He was driving a Fabia.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Was he actually?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he
Yeah.
was. It's gone
Well,
well.
the Hyundai is a shitbox.
It's a Ferrari.
essentially.
It's Ferrari.
It's a Hyundai.
But guys, I was testing in 2021 for Acropolis, and I had a discussion with Lambros Athanasoulas. You know,
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
know. They
Yeah,
know.
the
probably.
Yes.
Jelfish Greek god,
Yes, yes.
as they held him. The car was not good. It was- the whole geometry of the car was off. Essentially, what Hyundai does, they don't do any testing of their own with the Rally 2 car. They just give it out to customers. The customers that come back with a list of things they want to change, and then Hyundai tests the change. That's it.
Hmm.
We
Mm.
will never win a rally in that category with that mentality.
It's
Toyota,
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Ah, yes.
Toyota, on the other hand, is doing development. It's still not, I think, the fastest, but
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Toyota's pace on tarmac because we didn't really see any of it in Monte.
Yeah, but then again, we didn't have any good driver.
Then again, we also don't really now because it's still just Bajari, Lina,
Are
man.
you disrespecting Yuki Yamamoto?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay,
What
fair
you gonna
enough.
do about it?
Nothing. I agree with you.
Exactly.
Do you know who's also back,
No.
guys?
William.
Brynildsen,
Oh, Evin Brynildsen.
oh, interesting.
the
Or-
Mads
no.
Ostberg cosplayer from Rally Sweden 2012, and the guy who got the podium in Acropolis randomly in
When did he get the
2020,
podium?
2022 in WRC2.
Ah, okay.
Rossell rolled on the power stage, and then
Yeah. I was there.
Zuloftas was second, and Brynildsen was third, I think.
Well, hold on.
Pilotos was-
What year?
2022.
He was fourth.
Ah, for fuck's sake! Fuck! It's fine. It's fine.
But he did get third in WRC2 in Sardinia 2020. There you go.
Wow.
That's a stat for you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
But do you know who's also back, and it's actually important?
Armin Kremer!
Yes, Armin Kremer, the GOAT, the
Du bist
WRC master.
Weltmeister.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, let's hope he wins WRC Masters Cup. He's been denied
Yeah.
twice because car. Now
Because-
car ends in twice 2021, no 2022, 2023. So we hope he can do well so I can meet him in Acropolis because yeah.
He's your idol, your cult hero.
Yes, he is my idol, and I know what I know about why I first know Armin Kremer. I was watching the 2002 season review as a toddler, as you do,
Mhm.
and I remember his crash in Germany 2002, where the whole of car got kubitzad into the barrier,
Yeah.
and I was watching WC in 2017 in Germany, and saw Armin Kremer, Ford Fiesta WC, and was like, "Holy shit, it's the same Kremer!"
Mhm.
And
The
then
same guy, yeah.
a love bond was created. And a
Yeah.
fun fact about that car, M-Sport fixed it.
Oh my god, of course they did.
Yeah. Half of it was
Well,
burned, half of it was destroyed. They still fixed the chassis.
Well, they fixed all of McRae's cars, so that must have not been.
The only car they failed to fix was Fourmaux' one in Monty, where that didn't resemble a
That's-
car.
that's-
well,
that's
well, Lappi's car from
And
Mexico.
Lapis. And Lapis.
Well,
Uh,
you can't really resurrect these cars now. They are just a few pipes of metal and a body kit. So it's
No,
not like a chassis that you have to repair.
Well,
yeah, now it's just body panels. It's
well, it is still a chassis. It's still made of. It's just made of tubes.
and
Yeah,
the safer
exactly.
one. And the safer one.
PVC. That's something Lancia would do.
His car.
Lancia Ypsilon Rally 1 coming to
Oh,
you.
yeah, okay.
Coming to you with a two-frame chassis made of the toilet paper rolls.
It's made out of baguette, olive oil, and hopes and dreams. Car.
Olive oil.
Oh no!
No.
No!
That would be the first entry. That would be like a Renault Rally 2 car.
The Citroen Pony Rally 4.
Oh my
God.
god.
Right.
And now we have JWRC.
JWRC.
Silver,
Oh.
you pay attention to it because of Robert Jurgensen,
Yes,
so I'll
I
let
do.
you do it.
Well, I kind of pay attention to him. So, I think the rest of the grid is kind of a crapshoot, if I'm honest. It's basically the only vaguely relevant drivers are Romet Jurgensen, Eamon Kelly, Tom
No.
Rensenay, Diego
No.
Dominguez.
What about that guy with the Renault Clio?
He's a WRC
not
3.
JWRC. It's still a monopoly in JWRC,
Oh well.
organized by
If
Ford themselves.
Halkias was doing it, he would have won.
Well,
In the
well, you
Grand
all, also who we pay attention to is Fabio Schwarz.
Oh yes, Fabius.
Ah,
Fabius
yeah.
watch was good.
Also, there is
It's
Bruno
really-
Balasia who will turn the car upside down on the shakedown.
Yeah.
And then
A little gun.
But the Balasias have a nick for killing the car on the shakedown, don't they?
Yes.
Because Bruno did that in Sweden.
Yes.
Marco did that in Estonia last year. Marco.
Polo.
Yeah.
Martin.
There's not really much to say about JWRC other than Roman Turkensson won the Karlovac Quattro River Rally.
In his class, not
in
overall.
his class, of course, yeah.
But let's mention that his competition was from Kazakhstan.
Well,
So-
yes.
Oi.
The Kazakhstani driver is
Oi!
also...
What oi
Why
exactly?
are you defending Petr Borodin exactly?
No. I'm defending Jürgensen.
Well,
What?
What?
okay. Anyway, he has driven those roads. He did Croatia last year in a Rally 4.
Yes.
So yeah, he could do pretty well. Well, Estonians aren't usually known for being well good on tarmac, other than Tanak being kind of decent, but
In Germany.
yes. Other than that, yeah, not really much else to say.
Hey, Jürgensen's competition was actually from Turkey. So,
is that better?
Is it Ali Turkan? Because
It is.
Ali Turkan is 17th in the standings apparently.
Ali Turkan and...
Ali Turkan hasn't done a single rally in JWRC yet
What the fuck?
this year.
There's a snow rally in Turkey.
What?
Yes.
What?
Why is that surprising to you?
There's snow in Turkey.
Yes. there's-
Obviously, Turkey
there's
extends
many
from the
mountains.
Aegean Sea to Asia.
Well, yes, but there's a snow rally in Turkey.
We have mountains. We don't have snow rallies.
We could have a snow rally, but it would be, well, first of all, the roads would be full of mud.
Well,
It would be cancelled every
it would
two.
be the event people did as testing before Fafe last year, which Xevi Pons won.
No.
Yeah.
Oh!
What? What?
Oh, he!
What?
Not Xevi Pons. I forgot about Rally Vieira Dominio 2023 where Pons won.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Because there was snow.
There was snow.
Well, it's funny
Yeah.
because there's a funny clip about Xevi Pons on snow.
Yeah. An old clip, but
Yes, where Carlos Del Barrio reminds him to do it like in the autoscuela.
exactly.
Why I hate Xevi Pons. This could be
Again.
the episode. This could be the episode where I talk about it, but it
Well,
will
you've
not
talked
be.
about it
5 hours
before. I swear to God, you have done a rant on it
Yeah,
several
but
times
I haven't talked about it for 20 minutes.
before.
Like, I hate Xevi Pons because one, he stole a seat of Duval in 2006. B, he had the number 1 on his car, which is the worst thing to ever happen to WRC. 3, he swore at the Carlos Del Barrio. 4, he spun in Colderini 4 times and was asking his co-driver, "What's wrong? My brother in Christ, you don't know how to drive." 5, he's Xevi Pons. 6, he's Xevi Pons still, nothing changes, but it's
7,
Xevi Pons. I object to his existence.
His first
And
name
then
is
he had the
Xevi.
Rally Academy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dimitris,
Yes.
while you relax after that mini run,
No.
special mention from me to the Rally 4 category and Matteo Fontana, who I met on Acropolis Rally last year. He's 20 years old and he's been pretty good. So keep an eye out for him.
Unfortunately, Rally 4s are not a category in the WRC anymore, so they're rather pointless.
Yeah.
But I've seen him in other entry lists as well. He is also on Michelin, so he won't get punctures, so he's gonna do well.
Mm.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
He also did Sweden and Monty.
Yeah.
Good on him. So if you are Matteo Fontana and you're watching this,
Mm.
good.
Good luck.
Right, Tess at Powerslide.
No, no.
If you want to become on the podcast,
Right, Tess.
Write to us.
Write to Dimitri about your opinion on the Greek stages this year. And
I will
You will
help
be
you
good.
find a good place to test.
Exactly.
Not really. To be sure.
A cliff,
Right
probably.
outside of
A
my
cliff,
house.
yeah. I will probably guide him to either a paved road, a cliff, or something that's going to be extremely mudded and rutted and hasn't been used since
A
1987.
volcano.
We have volcanoes. Susaki is a volcano in Loutraki, so there.
Well, that's the reason why the Loutraki stages are sandy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I agree.
hmm
We
Nice little
did.
fact.
You are Greek.
Top 10 insults.
It's well.
So should we go and do our predictions? Zener, will you remember to
See?
have them again this time?
Hold on. We were supposed to mention the newest rule shenanigans.
Oh yeah, they happen.
Yeah.
They
Fun
did.
fact: everybody will be in Croatia this weekend for basically the next weekend for discussing all topics about WRC for next year and onward. It won't only be the teams and the drivers and everybody. It will also be rally organizers.
Will it be people that are on this year's calendar, or will it be people that are interested in the calendar as well?
I think possibly both.
Ah,
I know people from Acropolis are going, so
yeah, I'd imagine so. I think didn't people from Acropolis go in 2021 as well before it
yeah,
was
they were
announced?
basically invited for the first
Ah.
rally of Croatia, but this year it's only for discussion, so only top personnel. And
Give them a
me, I am on the
15-year
stage list.
contract. Give them a 15-year contract. That's all I'm asking. Nothing more,
Uh,
nothing less.
yeah, but with a rotating rally center,
With what? Sorry.
with a rally center rotation system.
Oh no.
Why not?
Oh no. I don't want Loutraki.
But your dream of Patras might come true, or maybe not.
Okay. Interested. But it needs to happen soon. I'm gonna graduate in like 2 years or something.
Yeah, no, there's no hope for you then.
Oh fuck. Well, I
Yeah.
have friends. They might still agree
That's
to.
good for you. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Well done, Dimitris.
So let's go and basically what the teams are against the new rules that have been discussed and proposed by the FIA, and we're gonna get more developments tomorrow. We're recording this on a Monday. Tuesday is going to be a meeting in I don't know where about the new regulations. So by the time this podcast comes out, you'll probably know all about it. So we're not going to bore you with more stuff. Now, predicciones. Manos, since you are the guest, what position would you like to start with the guest? With the predictions? Would you like to go last? Would you like to go first?
I'll go first.
Fair, sure enough. Zener, are you ready?
hmm
Good.
So, the winner of Croatia Rally on overall time will be Thierry Neuville.
Wow.
Sorry, good.
Second will be Sebastian Ogier.
Mm.
Third, if I remember correctly from my other predictions, third will be Elfyn Evans.
hmm
Fourth will be Adrien Fourmaux. And
Yep.
fifth will be Tanak.
Yep.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Now we need WRC 3.
Two.
Two. Sorry.
You want a top 5 or a top
Top
3?
three.
Three.
3.
I mean, it's pretty easy. For the top 3. I think Griazin will win.
Mm.
Pepe Lopez second and maybe also third, but it will be, I don't know, it will be very close between these two.
Yeah.
I don't see a surprise from Pajari or Dinamai.
No.
Maybe Nicolas Siamin will do a good rally. I think he will try and be on the podium. He's good in last one.
Mhm.
At least he was in the
Hyundai.
polo last one. He retired. So yeah, do you want WRC3 as well?
No.
No one's
No.
interested in that.
Oi!
So yeah,
But
winner Neville and yeah, that.
Yes.
right, who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay, that's very uninterested. So,
Go on, you
yeah,
silly
yeah,
Billy.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'll go from first, I guess, as well. Ogier first,
Mm-hmm.
Neuville second, Neuville second, Evans third, Tanak fourth, and Fourmaux fifth. Very vanilla. Because
Amazing.
I am unable to predict any attrition, so I'm giving up on doing it.
Enough.
Then WRC2, I have Rossell winning, Lopez second, Grazin third.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go then. Top 5. Thierry Neuville in first. My parasocial enemy Sebastian Ogier in second.
Okay.
Yeah, he replaced Loeb. Loeb is my favorite driver, so I dislike Ogier, and I also dislike Volkswagen, so it was kind of a marriage in heaven.
Fair enough.
So Ogier is Ogier.
Yeah. My hate for Ogier started in Acropolis 2011. It grew with Germany 2011.
Mine too.
Good. Good.
We're on the same page.
Good. Good. Very good. We will organize a rock throwing contest in Loutraki if he does it.
No.
So,
So
Neuville, Ogier, Tanak,
Tanak.
Mhm.
Okay.
Evans, and Katsuta in the top 5.
Oh, okay. So
We need
presumably Fourmaux will win it.
no, he'll be 6th. We need to have different predictions so that our graph isn't the same like all the other times.
Enough.
Because one time it was literally identical, all 5.
Did you at least get the prediction correct?
Sometimes we do, other times not so much.
This is
And now WRC2, I'll go with Rossell, no, Rossell, Gryzin, and Lopez. Top 3.
Okay.
And
it's
now
my turn.
it's your turn,
Yeah.
yes, Zenor.
It is.
It is.
That's on you.
I've put Neuville in first, much to the dismay of Silva. And then Ogier in second. This might be the worst top 2 I've ever predicted. In third, we've got Evans. Then fourth, Mikkelsen, and fifth, Katsuta.
That's high.
Is it?
Okay.
For
Yeah, but if he
Mikkelsen.
gets it,
Well, if he
Yeah.
gets it, he'll get to have he'll have bragging rights. So
exactly.
good job, Zenor. If it happens, you can look
It
smart,
happens.
but if it doesn't happen, which is certainly a possibility, you look foolish.
So none of
It's
the
fine. I've
Estonians,
accepted my fate.
yeah, none of the Estonians put Tanak on the podium.
Yeah, obviously not.
Yeah,
But yeah.
It's kind of a depression at this point.
It is. Yes, it is.
I have Tanak down in eighth.
Oh, okay.
How and why?
It's a reverse.
Hyundai.
It's a reverse jinx. He thinks he will.
Yes.
Yes, Tanak will finish outside the top 5, but in reality, he will finish on the podium. See?
I used to do
Hyundai.
that with Vettel in 2018 and 2019. It did not really work.
Backfired. a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And
So
on
now
that
you know.
depressing note.
Hey, my
What? Oh yeah, you
WRC2.
have to.
Oh,
Sorry.
Russell, Sherman, Lopez.
oh.
Yeah,
So
man.
Zenor has gone for different ones all around.
Mm.
Wow.
I know I'm wild like that.
Okay.
Wildest thing Xener has done was when he put an ice cube in his cup of water in winter.
The spiciest thing ever.
Okay, Maurits. We'll explain that reference to you later. And now that we've finished our predictions, let's do the outro. Thank you very much for listening to this special episode of the Powerslide podcast. We hope you enjoyed, and we also hope our guest enjoyed the thrilling stuff of this recording. Thank you, Manos, for being a guest on the podcast. We might invite you again. I hope you agree.
I hope I was a good guest.
No, you were a
very
really
good,
good guest.
Very good.
We'll be in the other ones and keep you full time.
Yeah, as I said in the Discord chat, I asked if we can replace Matt with Manos.
Oh, you did as well.
What an honor.
You are better than an Australian. Congratulations.
Yeah, he just sits there and then goes, I don't have no idea what is going on.
Yes, he does that.
You guys should do a special podcast for Australian supercar.
He would be the only one talking.
Yeah.
Oh, well, George would talk as well, but
Yeah.
it's kind of when they talk about V8 supercars or
Hyundai Excels.
or super utes or whatever, it just turns into them talking and you just phasing out slowly as you listen to the babble. It's like James May explaining talk.
Yeah. It's like me and you talking about Loutraki's 57 different layouts.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
We will
Even
do
I
that.
phase out at the discussion.
Yes. I mapped all of them and I know how painful it is. And on that very fantastic outro, thank you very much for listening to the podcast. We hope to see you in the Croatia review, and yeah, take care. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.